When did you become aware of Anandamayi Ma?
I first heard of Ma by reading Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda. But my first real contact with Ma was, well, it must have been 1972. I was studying yoga at one of Swami Satchidananda's centers in Dallas, Texas. And an American Swami, who was a disciple of Ma, came and was showing a little 8mm film. This is before video cameras, a little 8mm film of Ma that he had just taken in India with Ma, with Anandamayi Ma. I had no idea who she was. I didn't make the connection with the book. And I was just watching the film. It was interesting. And suddenly there was a shot where she came and just turned and looked into the camera for what seemed like a timeless amount of time. And it looked like she looked right at me. And she looked and looked and looked. And then she kind of shot this Shakti from her eyes, which kind of just totally blew me away. I thought, wow, who is this? And later, I kept in touch with this Swami, later moved into his ashram and went to Ma with him. But I saw that same unedited film, and that shot was not in there. It just went right past it, the shot of her turning and looking. So Ma, it was a typical Ma miracle. She just used whatever medium she needed to contact who she needed. So that was the first contact I had with Ma. Then I stayed in touch with the Swami. Later I moved in his ashram and lived a year studying about Ma and practicing meditation and everything, and then went with him to India to meet Ma, and was with her in 1973 and 74, and followed her all over India, and kept pestering her to give me Diksha, initiation, mantra initiation. I asked her, the first moment I was there, I had a private with her, and I said, I've come to really begin my spiritual life. Please give me what I need to accomplish my spiritual unfoldment. And she said, you know, just the time is right. And so I followed her around India. One day we were in Vrindavan, at her ashram in Vrindavan, and she sent me a message saying, tomorrow morning come to the temple with this and this offering, and we'll have the ritual and you'll have your initiation. And I realized it was on my 20th birthday. I was 19 when I first went to meet her. And it was on my 20th birthday. So now I celebrate both my birthday and my Diksha day. So on that day, she gave me the mantra initiation.
Wonderful. What does your practice involve?
I've since that time lived mostly with Ma's disciples, Swami Nirmalananda, Swami Bhaskarnanda, Swami Kedarnath. And Ma gave me mantra initiation and started me the path of Bhakti Yoga, which is the yoga of devotion. And since then I've also received training and further initiations from these people, especially Swami Bhaskarnandaji. I received the Gayatri Mantra. So my practice is devotion and the tool is mantra. So I meditate on mantra yoga, and I put both Gayatri and my Ishta mantra, and do some puja and some pranayama, and we have some kriyas we do, some inner movement of prana through breath. But it's mostly, I would say, mantra is my whole life. And I both meditate on it and then sing it in kirtan.
Thanks. What do you see in the future for devotees of Anandamayi Ma in the USA?
This is a question very dear to my heart, because I lived in Ma's ashram in India for 12 years, from 2001 to 2013. I was sent there by Swami Bhaskarnanda, Ma's main Swami, and to do my sadhana there, and also to help start a school. And we started the school in 2001 in Ma's name. It was called Ma Anandamayi Tripura Vidyapith. And in 2007 it ran out of money. So another Swami who was running the school, Swami Guru Sharananda, and I started touring in Europe, doing kirtan concerts and classes and things, and raising money for the school. We did that for years. In fact, he's still doing it to support our schools there, because now we have a new project. So I've traveled a lot in the circles that are interested in Ma, in ashrams in both Europe and America, and met many, many people who have come and said, Ma has touched my life in this way, that way. As in your life, you know, I saw a photo of Ma, she came to life, she came to me in a dream. I see proof that Ma is still so active and so in touch with people and so coming to people. So I think there is a great future for people who come to Ma and understand what a deep resource she is for spiritual life and for life in general. we have, I'm here in Boston now. Just yesterday, I was leading a Matri Satsang for the East Coast devotees here in Boston, and we have a Matri Satsang group in San Francisco. A Matri Satsang group means just a group of people who meet and sing Ma Kirtan, talk about Ma, read her words of instructions and discuss them like this. In other words, people who have been touched by Ma, either who knew her or since her passing have been brought to her by Ma touching their hearts. And that group is growing, more people are coming to know of her, and more people are coming to understand what a powerful presence she is. Because Ma was actually not an historical character. She stepped out of timelessness temporarily into time and brought a form with her and a name with her, which she accepted. But she kept that name and form to contact through that into the timeless region, which she really is. She was an embodiment of timeless, eternal, immortal presence. So that contact point of her name and her form and her teachings are totally relevant, and she is totally alive through that. So she can still be contacted today, very much so.
Well, I look forward to seeing the progress of Anandamayi Māori devotees in America with that spirit in mind. So thank you very much, Acharya Mangalananda.
My pleasure. Jai Ma.
Jai Ma.
Om Ma Sharanam Om 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 Om Ma Sharanam